So our workout should take about 20 minutes.
Okay, great.
It's a HIIT style workout, so the rep scheme counts down, and each one is a pair of movements. And so after each pair of movements, you'll rest for 30 seconds. So you'll want to go through the movements as fast as possible, knowing that a rest is coming up. So the first two is a 100-meter single arm farmer's carry. So ribs stacked over your pelvis, and you'll have a dumbbell in one hand. So your body will want to kind of like arch to one side to kind of like keep it up. So you'll be fighting to stay stable, and you'll like be working your shoulder too. So you'll go down the driveway and back. That's like 50 meters, and then you'll switch hands and go down the driveway and back again. And then 100 kettlebell taps. So I'll use this as my kettlebell. The kettlebell taps are hand on your hips, standing tall, and you're just tapping your toes and kind of jumping from foot to foot as fast as possible. And then it's also a good sub for jump rope if you're ever in a position where like you want to jump or do something cardio related, you can't do a jump rope. Butt kicks, so hand on your butt, heels should come up and hit your butt. Standing tall the whole time, high knees, it's the opposite, bringing your knees as high as you can as you jump. But then with every 10 high knees, so you'll do 10, and then you'll do a tuck jump.
Oh, that was such a good
So it like gets fast, so it'll get you in like the best way. And then 40 row and try kickback, so feet hip distance apart, knees bent, back straight, you're hinging over. You row and then kick back, and row and kick back. And it's 40, so you'll want to do a lightweight. And then a 400-meter run, so down to the house past y'all's house and back. Rest after that. And then the supine marches, which are on your back. Exhaling and wrapping your core around, feeling your diastasis. Feet up at 90 and tapping. If that's too hard and you feel like you're gapping a little bit there, keep your feet on the ground and just raise them up. The other option is to do it sitting on an exercise ball and just lifting your legs up. Or if you don't have an exercise ball, you could also stand. Oh, good job, buddy. Hey.
Oh, hey.
With the supine lunges, it's a lunge in place. So you're gonna keep your feet static. They should be hips distance apart, one in front of the other. And when you come, you want them to be the distance where if you come down, your knee is over your ankle in a straight line. And then you just come up. And then you'll go down, and you come up, and you come up. So your feet aren't actually moving. So 15 on one side, 15 on the other side. Side plank with a hip dip. So there's two different variations. I kind of did a combination of both this morning. On your knee and just lifting like that. And the other one is to be on your feet and dipping through the hip dip. Keeping long, making sure your shoulders stacked under your elbow when you're down, and you're like a person contracted to your core. With the side plank is jumping squats.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're in the frame, but it's gonna be funny if you're not. So jumping squats, I like to do them with my feet a little bit wider than probably my usual squats. You come down, jump, 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 jump. And this is like an elastic load exercise, I forget what the exact term is, but as you go down, your muscles are all like lengthening. It's an eccentric part of the exercise, and the jumping is the contraction part. And so you get more power by doing it that way. So if you like jump and then you stop, then you jump and then you stop, it's like not as effective as if you think of like your legs as a rubber band and you go through, yeah. So you want to do them, I think I did them like sets of 10 this morning, because the 20 all the way through is a lot.
Okay.
I'm out of rush just showing you how to do it. Forward lateral shoulder raise, standing tall, shoulders down and back. Resistance bands in your hands and under your feet. And shoulders forward, and then to the side. Remembering keeping those shoulders down and back and arms locked out and straight. So you're just pulling forward. You're going to exhale and brace through your core so you're not, you want to stand tall like a pillar. And this really will feel like a core workout too if you're bracing through your core the right way. And with that goes the glute bridge and chest press. So on your back again. Heels at your fingertips. Shoulders pressed into the ground. Lifting through your glutes. You have a dumbbell in each hand. And you'll just press out with your glutes raised. Dumbbell snatch and the burpee. So, stay with this. So the snatch and the burpee probably require the most explanation. So for a snatch, a dumbbell snatch, we're gonna switch hands with each one. Start with feet a little bit wider than hips width apart. You'll squat down to grab the dumbbell. Have one head on the ground. Try to keep your back as flat as you can. Usually this arm is like out for stabilization. And you're gonna come up. You're trying to keep the dumbbell as close as possible, and you're using your momentum to get it all the way up and overhead. So in real time, that's what it looks like. And you'll switch with each one if you can. If it's easier to just do one and the other, you can do that too. But and you're gonna exhale through this whole thing. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. If that like gets too hard, then you can find a style for you. And then for the burpees, we can all tend to like worm down and up on the burpees, you know? So you're not gonna worm. We'll step down to your knees, do a full push-up. So exhale through the push-up, right? Keeping the core tight, keep your body like a leaper, straight from ground to tailbone. And then you'll exhale again as you jump your feet to your hands. And then jump to target. So instead of just like doing little kitty jumps, you're gonna jump over the PVC. So it looks like this. Down, push up. Use the hands